Alrighty, let's get after it. 7/29/2025, 4:36 p.m. Day 3.
4.
Day 4 of the giveaway. Yeah, day 4.
Only 1 week left. 1 week from today.
Yep, 1 week from today, guys. Don't fumble. Haha, sports pun. Get it?
I get it because we talk about sports on this podcast and other funny and interesting things that you guys would love and all your friends and family would love. So please, if you could be kind enough to hit that like button and subscribe and follow and comment.
And share.
And
I want to start off with this real quick. One of my friends didn't understand the Rage Bait title on the last episode, and he definitely fell into it.
Really?
It was great, yeah. So I said the White Sox smashed the Cubs, and I'm going to read off his comment. Because he's a Cubs fan.
he commented on the YouTube video?
Yeah, on the YouTube video.
Damn it, dude. How come I feel like every time I check, there's no comments, and then right when I get here, you're like, did you see this comment? I'm like...
He goes... Cubs 2-12 over the White Sox the past 3 years. Whatever. Or whatever.
12-2.
He goes, y'all so bad. Sox smashed the Cubs. Cubs won the series 2-1. And proceeded with clown emojis.
Good job, Reggie.
Yes, that was awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to happen out of at least one person. Didn't care who. And you just so happen to be that person. So thank you. I really appreciate you falling into the trap like that. That was good. That was good. Really, really good. So it's really easy to actually get people to get angry at things.
That's funny. Yeah, well, yeah, I know that all too well because I fall for that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Rage bait is, yeah, it's as easy as they make it look. So that's pretty funny. I love that. I feel like overall the series was relatively competitive. For the most part. For the most part. It was pretty good. It was a great series if you were there.
Yeah, minus the Sox having, I mean, it was basically high IQ baseball versus low IQ baseball there on, was that Saturday's game? Sunday's game?
I have no idea.
I think it was Sunday's game.
I actually didn't watch either one of them. I was too busy. I was way too busy. Saturday, I had to go do work somewhere, and then in the morning, and then I had a birthday party to go to Saturday. Didn't get home till like 9:30. 10 o'clock. Sunday, obviously in the morning, we were busy moving things. And then kind of just fell asleep. Didn't really do much. Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah. Well, you missed the Sox look like the 2024 White Sox. Had a Lenine Sosa on second. I forget who was on first. Someone hit I think it was Meadroth, hit a sky-high. Dude, it felt like it was in the air for 15 seconds. Hit a sky-high pop-up to the infield. So the infield out rule gets called, of course. And Nico Horner lets it drop. Because it doesn't matter. Batter's out. Well, Lenine Sosa just took off for third. He took the bait. And Nico Horner threw him out. And it was fucking hilarious.
Idiot.
And then in the sixth inning, Colson Montgomery got his welcome to the MLB moment when Ian Happ absolutely bulldozed him.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Don't get in the base path.
I do think he went yard that game, though, if I remember correctly. I believe Colson Montgomery did hit a home run. I actually think it was a 2-run bomb.
I'm not 100% sure.
Or was that last
night?
I think it might have been last night, actually.
It might have been last night when they somehow beat the fucking Phillies.
Yeah, they kind of put on a clinic.
It's so funny. They lose in the fashion that they do to the Cubs like that. It's a perfect thing. Like that same game, and then Colson Montgomery gets absolutely trucked by Ian Happ, like clearly just not knowing the rules of like you're right in the baseline.
Yeah.
And this is a veteran versus a rookie move right here. And then the next night they just beat up on the Phillies. Like, what is going on, dude?
Yeah, it was kind of nuts.
They're so up and down. It's hilarious.
Yeah, they're just kind of all over the place. Again, they're just like fun bad era right now. They're exactly what it is.
Yeah, they're touching the. I mean, they're kind of the kings of that territory right now. I don't know. I would say the Oakland Athletics are the kings of good bad this year. White Sox are second place, and the Orioles are starting to nudge their way into third place in that because they're just.
Can we talk about that call? During that game?
Oh, yeah.
We need to talk about that.
It was a good transition, actually, because I didn't even I forgot that was the Orioles game, too.
That was pathetic.
I love the announcer said it best himself. Like you couldn't have put that ball more in the heart of the plate if it was sitting on a tee.
Yeah, and you could kind of look like
I love
I,
Adley Rutschman's reaction.
I
Dude.
like how like Adley Rutschman and the
He
pitcher,
just-
they both just like look
so
like,
slow. He's like,
yeah.
like it's everybody is just like, no way.
And I like how the ump, like they like kind of, at least in the clip I saw, I don't know if it was just in the clip or if they actually did on TV, like on live TV, like zoomed into his face, and you could tell like the blank stare. He's like, "I am a clown." Like you can tell that he knew. He's like, "That was the worst call in the history of baseball."
Like legitimately, that was
Oh
so
my God.
unbelievably.
I just like, again, like I said, my biggest thing that I took away from it was the fact that the you know, it's like when like a dog does something it knows it's not supposed to, and like it gets caught. It's just like, that was bad. I know that I just really fucked up right there. That was not good.
Yeah, who was on the couch?
Yeah, it's just like,
It's like classic.
yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
That was good. It's again, that has to be one of the worst calls in the history of baseball, if not the worst.
yeah. It was. I think it actually is. It has to go down as the worst non-strike call ever.
Yeah, that was
Like-
insane. The
And
perfect pitch.
There's really no excuse
A perfect
either
strike.
because like the first few times I watched it, I was like, okay, let's figure out what went wrong here.
Yeah,
And I'm like, Adley is set up. Like, he's set up way outside on that pitch. Like, it's a right-handed batter. He's set up, like, legit, probably more than half of his body off of the left side of the plate.
yeah,
And I'm like, but the ump is still dead center behind the plate. So I'm like, that negates that. Like,
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with it because the ball just comes right to Adley's glove, dead center. He did, like, kind of catch it weird just because of where he was standing. But, like, the ump was staring down the pipe at that thing, and it came right at him, nut height. I mean, it's like, yeah, it was bizarre.
it was funny. I like laughed out loud watching that clip. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah, that was dumbfounding. And that also dumbfounding. I mean, you got the Blue Jays are like one of the best teams in baseball, and they got their brakes beat off by the fucking Baltimore Orioles, which makes no sense. All
Maybe
of a
the
sudden,
Orioles are back.
well, that's what I'm saying. I think they're like that third team that's like they do have talent. We knew they had talent. We expected them to be good this year.
Yeah,
And they kind of just shit the bed. And then again today, they just beat them earlier, 16-4.
that's insane. What is going on?
They're playing a doubleheader, so we'll see how this third game goes. But I don't understand that.
Insane.
There's just no way that's. I mean, whatever, whatever, dude. Yeah, that was so crazy. I totally forgot that was the Orioles game that happened in as well.
Yeah, I took a mental note of that when I saw that. I'm like, that was the Orioles. We need to definitely talk about that.
And-
Reference that for sure.
And speaking of bad pitching, well, that isn't really bad pitching, I guess. But speaking of balls and strikes, Emmanuel Class A, what is going on? The Cleveland Guardians, another pitcher now. It's bad, dude.
Yeah.
It looks so bad. Did you see the compilation someone put together of like, so there was 40 times he's come in at the beginning of the ninth inning this year. And I guess, let's see, his StatCast waste pitches, first pitch of every ninth inning, 17.5% of them have been totally not even in the, like, not even close to the zone waste pitches. Every other pitch, only 5.2% of them are that far out of the zone.
Hell yeah.
Kind of suspicious.
I actually seen a post regarding that today that someone made. It was pretty funny. It says Shohei Ohtani has requested a trade to the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, I see that
He's trying
too.
to get in there, dude. He's trying. Definitely was his translator. Okay, that was stealing millions out to gamble. Definitely, Ohtani had nothing to do with that.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah, okay. They're just like, you know what? We'll give you money if you just take the fall for this. All right?
Well, that's what somebody said. They're like, put it this way: you can get away with sports betting. You just gotta force yourself to be so fucking good that if you get caught, it'll bring down the entire league
Yeah.
that you're in. I'm like, yeah, that's a very
facts.
good point.
It's facts.
But yeah, he got placed on paid leave. I mean, they're dead serious about this. They wouldn't do that shit if they were like not onto something.
No, for real. Like, yeah, if they definitely didn't, if they didn't suspect anything, that would not have happened. Exactly. I agree with you on that, 100%.
Yeah. But and then also I meant this. It would have been good to go on from Speaking of the Phillies, after talking about the White Sox beating them, did you see did you see that dude finger banging his girlfriend at the
Okay,
Phillies?
dude, what was up
Sox
with
game?
that? People are like,
That's crazy.
someone's like, yeah, just keep it classy. Like,
Talk about ate up.
that is disgusting.
How like how how much how little respect do you have to have for yourself and your significant other to finger blaster at a ball game? That's not. This isn't the guy getting the BJ at the Oakland Athletics Stadium
Well,
last year, where
yeah.
there's like 50 people in the whole crowd, and
Yeah.
they're in the very top. This is like Sox, Phillies, relatively decent amount of people there, and the people recording it were 2 rows behind
Yeah,
them.
no,
So
they're right
it's,
there. They're just like, what is going on?
and she was, dude. I mean, hey, good for him. He made her get there. She got there for sure.
I like how they post the video to TikTok though. I'm just like, yeah, let me record this. Post it on TikTok. Granted, I guess to get the most exposure, TikTok arguably, them and X probably the two best places for that. But yeah, that was nuts. That was insane. I'm like, is this an old clip? Like, oh no, this actually just happened. Like, this is
Yeah.
ridiculous. What is wrong with people? And then they're probably gonna face, if they figure out who those people are, probably serious legal trouble.
Well, they definitely
Registered sex offenders.
Yeah, they definitely seen his face, because there was another part of the video too where I guess it went longer, and yeah, it was either him or her. He like had it. He was like leaned over to her with his shirt open. She was like sucking on his chest. It was crazy, dude. That was filthy animal shit. That is diabolical what happened, but that was disgusting. I just think about, I'm like, it's been so fucking hot out. It is so humid this past week, and you're telling me you're fucking worried about doing that at a Sox game? Disgusting.
Yeah, that was vile.
If it was a little cooler out, I would say there's an exception, but
Maybe.
and then also with the Phillies, so Rob Manfred apparently went into the Phillies locker room and was talking to them, explaining, trying to get some insight into looking about doing a salary cap for baseball.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper told him, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he said, get out of our clubhouse if you're going to talk about a salary cap.
He literally said, get the fuck out of our clubhouse if you're talking salary cap. It's like, all right. I don't think I know where he stands.
And then I think it was it Trey Turner that said, like, his comment was like, yeah, that is just like the most out of touch thing to come in and ask us.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, how you feel about us limiting how much money you can make?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, you want my real opinion? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's they're like, yeah, because it's very difficult to own a team, apparently, was another part of the comment that I had seen that they had made. It's a lot of good stuff going on there.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
It was great.
Pretty funny exchange.
Then obviously on more dark note in the baseball world,
Oh, yeah.
especially regarding your Chicago Cubs.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Ryan Sandberg. We all kind of seen it coming. He hasn't been doing good for a very long time now.
Yeah.
Battling cancer.
Yep.
And, yeah, happened yesterday during the Brewers and Cubs game. Bummer.
Yeah. Apparently, Deion Sanders is now cancer-free.
And bladder-free.
And bladder-free, yeah. So he's like, if you see me sprinting to the Porta-John on the sideline during a game, don't blame me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big deal, too. Yeah, he had like a tumor or something in
Yeah,
his
yeah. So
bladder, and they removed it.
Yep. And I like how in the press conference, like his medical staff, like the lady announced that like he was cancer-free and all that, and like the room was just like quiet. And Deion Sanders is like, you guys can applaud. And then it's like, oh, okay. It's
So
like,
that was a good thing.
yeah, it's like, yeah, that's a good thing. I don't have cancer, assholes. Yeah, that was nuts. I also seen there's this school in Georgia, a high school, that just unveiled a $62 million football stadium.
That's some Texas shit right there.
Yeah.
That is some Texas shit.
That's just like Southern high school football type thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've seen some Texas high school fields when I visited down there. They are massive. They are serious about their Friday night lights.
Yes, they are.
It is insane. I forgot exactly what it was. Let me find this up because it was like it was trending just when I was at the gym a little bit ago. I need to find. I forgot the. I'm going to look up Georgia football. It's just going to show me a bunch of like reckless driving. Oh no, actually, it's the first one. Buford High School in Georgia has officially opened its new $62 million football stadium. 10,000 seats, 15 luxury suites, 3,500 square foot video scoreboard, a 2-story field house with locker rooms. This thing's nuts.
What high school is it?
Buford High School. So you guys can take it upon yourselves to look this up and look at the photos, because obviously our camera is not good enough and we don't have a screen or anything to show you. So just look it up yourself. But yeah, it's insane. It is crazy that this is for a high school. I mean, there's college football stadiums that aren't even this nice.
All right, so based on how much they spent on that, I just currently looked up who's their alumni, NFL alumni that have come out of Buford, Georgia.
They're probably insane. They're probably obviously, they're an amazing high school, I'm sure, because considering the fact they have enough money to do that.
You tell me. So I'm gonna read the names.
Go ahead.
Josh Blackwell, from the Bears.
Yeah.
Blake Ferguson, Reed Ferguson, Isaac Nauta, Vidal Alexander, Darius Walker, PK Sam, and Tim Wansley. Fucking legends have come out of Buford, Georgia. How did they get $62 million to build a stadium and they haven't had a single notable name make it to the NFL ever? They have the 3 active players. It looks like Josh Blackwell, again, on the Bears. Blake Ferguson and Reed Ferguson. They're on Miami and Buffalo. But, I mean, come on, dude. $62 million on a fucking high school?
I guess it would have to be...
How big is this? Is this school a trailer? They just dumped all the money into the stadium.
Let's see their ranking. They are the 12th best high school in the nation.
How the hell do they not have more players come? I guess it just all depends on.
They are the number 1 high school in Georgia.
That's still so much money.
Dude, that is, I mean, that's ridiculous.
Where are they getting that from? Remember when LC did their big build? How much was it? Wasn't it like $10 million or something when they did the new school?
Probably.
And I remember everyone freaking out because their taxes were going up and shit, and like because they didn't want the new part to go up. But it was only like 10 mil or some shit.
The school I'm at right now, like the job we're doing for the baseball fields and the football concession, all that stuff, that's like, I think it's a $12 million job in total.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like, look at what they did to LC with $10 million. What the fuck could a $62 million stadium look like for a high school football team? That is...
No, ridiculous.
Who the fuck... Also, who's buying suites? 15 suites?
I guess maybe we just don't really understand, just because of the fact that, like, again, Southern football is massive, huge deal.
It is, but that's just...
No, I get what you're saying.
Like,
that's like unfathomable. Like, I would never even think about, like, dude, let's go get a suite at the high school football game.
Yes. I can't even imagine.
Is their product just that good?
Also,
I mean, maybe.
What does a fucking ticket cost? If it costs them $62 million to build a stadium,
ticket prices are about to be $35 a piece to this game.
You think that's it?
They're definitely not going to be 100. Definitely not. That would be ridiculous. Who's gonna? I mean, I feel like people just wouldn't show up for that. I don't know though. I could be wrong.
I might try and find some tickets.
Do it. We need to find out how much.
I'm very curious because I need to know. Oh, they're playing Milton on August 14th, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, it's at Milton, I think. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm surprised. I would imagine they're probably pretty eager to get on that field.
Probably. Oh, it is a home game. Never mind.
Well, they got like tickets on Ticketmaster or something?
No.
Price gougers.
It doesn't.
I would imagine you probably wouldn't be able to get them online. You'd probably have to go there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I would just wonder what a suite all entails. Like, what do you get? Do they serve alcohol at these games? I would imagine not.
That's a good question. That's a
very
valid question.
I don't know. These are all things that we need to know.
Whoa, dude! I could volunteer to be a statistician for the team.
Do it.
I should do it.
I mean, just fly out to Georgia every Friday night.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about tickets on here. I might have to look. I'm gonna look farther into this as we.
Let's just Google Buford, Georgia high school football tickets. Georgia high school football
Oh, here's GoFan
tickets.
project. No,
GoFan?
you could buy a. Oh, you could buy a fucking pass to the athletic club membership.
Let's see. Wait, that's softball. Girls. I don't care about this. I want to see football. Oh, here we go. No, it's boys JV. I don't care about JV. I want varsity. Freshmen, don't care. Here we go. Football, boys, varsity. $11. It's $11 for a ticket.
GA $11. Yeah, all right. Give me a suite. Probably like $13.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy, dude. 62 million is mind blowing for a fucking.
I mean, most of them are probably grants, and then
Yeah.
it's probably a pretty wealthy area, if I'd imagine, and a lot of them are probably like boosters and stuff like that. I don't know.
It's got to be.
It's still a lot of money. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's like college level type money.
Yes.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. $62 million.
Yeah, that number is blowing my mind. The more I'm thinking about it, it just keeps blowing my
if
mind.
I heard like 20 mil, I'd be like,
okay, it's going to be fancy.
yeah.
Like, that's impressive. That's great. But 62, I'm just like, where does that come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's more to it in Buford than we expect.
Maybe
Maybe
we should take a trip down there. I like Georgia. Go to a Buford game.
Never been. Yeah. What are you going to Georgia for? A Buford football game.
Yeah. Fanciest fucking high school stadium in the entire country.
Yeah, right?
Maybe. I don't know. It's nothing compared to Maryville, but
That place, I remember, I think when I was like in 8th grade, 7th grade, that's where we played like the middle school games. It was like, dude, this place is sweet. Look how big these stands are. Look at the turf. They got turf. It's like, this is so sweet. It's like, now looking at it, I'm like, that place is kind of a dump.
yeah, it just looks crazy because we don't really have stadiums around here for
Yeah,
football.
no.
Like, it's like a kind of a stadium.
Yeah. I was just, yeah, I would say the look of it. I haven't been to Crown Points. I know they redid theirs.
Yeah, they got a nice one. I haven't seen it in a
Obviously,
while.
LC redid theirs.
LC's does look good.
Yeah. The tunnel coming underground is pretty sweet. I mean, I guess that's what it would be, a tunnel if it's underground. Duh, it's kind of stupid to say.
I don't think it has to be on. It doesn't have to be underground,
I
right?
guess
Like,
you're
I
right.
mean, you know, like the Bears tunnel comes out under the stands, but it's technically above ground.
Still under something. Whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Buford High School might have a nicer stadium might be nicer than Soldier Field. It already holds almost as much. They got 10,000 seats.
No, they're not far off.
They're not far off.
They,
I'm sure the bathroom situation isn't as bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the bathroom situation probably
Parking
is much
situation's
better.
probably a lot better.
Yeah, and they need to, ticket prices much better.
$10 plus a $1 fee.
Yeah, that's where they get you is the fee.
Yeah, honestly.
It's kind of horse shit.
I don't like it.
I'm actually, I think I'm going to boycott Buford High School football this year. This fucking fee's getting out of hand.
It's not my fault they spent $62 million in a stadium.
Yeah, exactly. The fee last year was probably like 10 cents.
Yeah.
That's
Concessions are about to skyrocket. That's where they get you. It's like, you want nachos? That'll be $46.
I was going to say, yeah, it's gonna $46 nachos, $68 beers. Yeah.
It's going to be like this crappy, like, just regular round chips and yellow cheese. Honestly, those do hit.
They hit at sporting events. When we went to the finals game, dude, yeah, I got nachos there. I'm like, these are actually so good.
Yeah, I mean, they're like the lowest quality thing on earth, but they're very, very good. Speaking of which, it's kind of off topic. One of the guys at work, he's like, yeah, my wife's grandpa, I think it was, keeps giving us like pickles. He just has like a tons of pickles. And because I guess his garden is like an acre and a half.
Damn.
So he's just got like crazy amounts of cucumbers, but like obviously small ones, so you can pickle them and all that. And so he's been taking them and just like making spicy, like hot pickles. He brought some into work today, dude. Oh my god, they were so good. I was sitting there and just like eating them because they're like 3 inches big. You know, they're like the perfect size. The perfect size.
I would agree.
And yeah, dude, they're great.
As a white man, I agree.
The perfect size pickle, 3 inches.
Yeah, you can't complain with 3 inches. It's not about the size of the pickle. It's how it is when
It's
it goes
the
into your
flavor.
mouth.
Yeah.
You know, what does it get the job done? All right, then that's all that matters.
I think so.
Can you fill up on it? You know, it might take 12 3-inch pickles, but you could still fill up on a 3-inch pickle.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like anything more than that would just get kind of cumbersome and be kind of like just too much.
A little play on words there.
Yeah.
Yes. You might get a little cumbersome.
Yeah, that's a high IQ one right there. So we got to see if you guys caught that.
Yeah. Speaking of high IQs, let's mention something that was very low IQ. Really quick. You see the fucking home run Lawrence Butler hit against the Astros and the announcer? He hits a no-doubter out to dead right field.
Yes.
And the announcer's like, "Oh, that one's going back." And it literally lands. It's like 400 and something feet. And he's like, "And it's foul."
Yeah, I was like, what the? Oh, wait, what is this guy talking about?
He was as far off as that ump that called the fucking strike a ball.
And then the other announcer was just like, and
Yeah, he's like, "No, it's gone. It's gone, actually." What do we... This guy is clearly sitting on his phone and not watching the game.
yeah, I would definitely just be like, again, if that were me in that situation, I'd be like, you know what, guys, today's just not the day. We'll try again tomorrow. I'm out of here. We'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, and people were bashing that chick announcer that they had that sucked, and then they're like, they replaced her with this fucking guy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's
Embarrassing.
crazy.
It's so bad. You see Eugenio Suarez take one to the hand?
I did, and the X-ray came back negative. He did not do anything, not any damage.
Okay, good. 'Cause I know they were saying, if you watch the video, you could hear like the knock. Like, I think that was the bat. I hope that was the bat because you could hear that from up here.
Yeah, it was
I'm
bad.
like, yeah, that was.
Oh, it's bad. It's the second time because in the All-Star game, he took one from Sean Burke right off the hand. It's like,
the
geez.
Bozo White Sox pitcher.
Yeah, no shit. Hurts the biggest trade name out there.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Well,
I mean, how he's
He
lucked
was
out,
just trying
though.
to injure him, so the White Sox signed him for cheap.
That's a good point, yeah. Ian Happ wouldn't have ran him over at third. That's for sure. Speaking of bad injuries, too, did you see George Springer got hit in the head with a fastball?
Dude, that was not good.
Oof. Yeah, that was ugly.
There's a lot of chaos going on in the MLB right now.
Yeah, they're kind of
Good and bad chaos, I would say.
Yeah, we got the trade deadline coming up. Everything. The Royals actually acquired Randall Grichuk from the Diamondbacks. They are continuing to sell off, but like you were just mentioning, I mean Suarez is still there, so
Yeah.
kind of at this point, I don't know what they're waiting for with him or what any team's really waiting for. Why push it to the last minute? Because they've let go of, I think, 4 players, a couple pitchers, obviously Grichuk now, and then can't remember the other guy's name. But they're doing what everyone expected. They're selling everybody. It seems like it's like just get Suarez out of there now while his hand's hurting. Before he actually gets hurt.
Yeah.
Like before they're walking out. He's been hit twice in the last like fucking 3 weeks. They're lucking out that he's not getting hurt. Like just get him out of there, dude. Get him off that losing team.
Just super off topic. I just saw this, so I just feel like this is very important that the people need to know this. Thursday night for the Hall of Fame game, the Chargers are starting none other than Trey Lance.
That'll be interesting.
I also saw.
moment
It's going to be impossible to find, just because of the fact that it's going to be impossible to find. Because I saw it earlier in X, and it's probably lost to the algorithm now. But it showed Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert. All their records against playoff teams. Everyone had a winning record except Justin Herbert. His record was 3-18.
Against playoff teams?
Against playoff teams. Yes.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm not saying I think Justin Herbert's good. I think he's good. He hasn't had the best situations. But when does it come to a point in time where it's like, Justin Herbert, are you just not that good?
I think he's really good. He's on that edge of like breaking into a top 5 quarterback. I think it's
He
like
is.
there's that
He
tier
is.
of like Allen, Burrow, Lamar, Mahomes. I would even say fucking Jalen Hurts. I don't know why so many people are like so hesitant to put him up there. I don't give a shit if it's
I
getting
think
tush
it's also
push or
kind
not.
of just like a. He's just that player in the league that everyone's just
Yes.
like likes to hate on. It's just very people just have fun hating on him.
It's because he's not throwing for 5,000 yards and shit. And I get it. I know the tush push. It seems lame. I've seen videos recently, because of like Cam Newton. They're like, this is how a quarterback actually
excuse me.
should be running, not fucking this ain't no tush push bullshit. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, but I mean the quarterback, the entire position is not just throwing the ball; it's leading the team. How well can you be a leader for this team? How well can you set an example for this team and help
But
out?
it's pretty
and,
sweet when they throw the ball a lot and well.
It is, and he can do that. He showed that he could do it this past year. I mean, they ran the shit out of the ball, and he looked really good throwing them through the air. But yeah, Justin Herbert is like on that cusp of being able to jump into that top 5.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, situationally, that Chargers have not been. I mean, they had, was it Brandon Staley down there? They fucking total doofus as a head coach. I mean,
Yeah, he was pretty good.
lost cause. They had a really powerful offense. Their defense was kind of mid, and then the defense got good. The offense fell off, and they Keenan Allen, and he'd get hurt, and Mike Williams would get hurt, and it's like,
And now
okay.
Keenan Allen's gone. Mike Williams is gone.
Now which is why I kind of have higher hopes for them. New coach, second year under Harbaugh.
Quentin Johnston still can't catch a ball.
Quentin Johnson, I think this is going to be a make it or break it year for him, so he's going to have to put up or shut up here. But they got Lad McConkey in there. They got Najee Harris now in the backfield as well.
Who has not yet practiced.
Really?
Yeah, he has not practiced yet. And he walks
Interesting.
around wearing glasses. People are like, hey, did this guy lose his eye? Like, people are like, I think he might have lost his eye. That's what they're suspecting.
Huh. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I didn't know about that, but
I don't know if his game gets any better with one eye. That'll definitely affect his vision.
Well, yes. But I mean, they got Kamani Vidal in the background who's still waiting to break out. They got some good pieces down there. Obviously, picking up fucking Joe Alt in the last couple years. Getting rid of Joey Bosa though. That's interesting.
It's got Khalil
Some
Mack.
changes, yeah. They signed Eli Apple. No, they got
did.
rid of Eli Apple. They signed him. They picked him up last year. They got rid of him. He just signed with.
I want to say no.
I didn't screenshot it because I didn't find it that important.
No,
But-
I mean it's really not. Eli Apple's not an important player. Someone said when let's find this out. Oh. Wait. 49ers.
Yes.
So someone said that Chris Olave is going to have a 200-yard game when they play the 49ers. Just because
Yeah,
referencing the fact that Eli Apple is that bad.
if he's not concussed.
Yeah. Did you
Because
see
Chris Olave, I'm not gonna lie, I think that dude's career's over.
Yeah, it's pretty
He's-
unfortunate.
Very talented, and I think he had potential to be really good, but he's clearly just one of those guys that has like a weak button that shuts him off. He's taken big
I don't know if
hits.
it's that. I think it's like every time he's gotten injured, it's been a hospital ball.
Not the fucking concussion he had last year when he caught a touchdown and knocked himself out landing on the ground on his head. I mean, he got tackled,
Yeah.
but like landed, just hit his head on the ground. Now, I'm not saying that it's not like a forceful hit to the head,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, you see that play happen how many times in a season? It doesn't knock any guy out. So
Yeah, I think it
he's-
was also just the whole thing where it's like once you get a concussion, it's easier to get one after that.
And he's had, well, I think that was his third one, I think.
yeah,
third or fourth.
He's had a decent amount.
That's scary.
I saw a picture of like the Guardian cap he was wearing, and everyone's like,
It needs to
It's,
be
like,
like a
massive,
It
yeah.
needs to be like a beach ball.
Yeah.
It needs to look like a Spaceballs helmet.
yeah. I mean, wish him the best. If he could stay healthy, he's definitely a good receiver. I'll
Yeah,
just
he's a
say.
solid number one receiver. He
Yeah.
could absolutely light it up and
But
torch.
it also sucks again. He does not have a quarterback.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he's got the rattlesnake, dude.
Yeah, he's not even projected to be QB1.
Yeah, I know. Who is their QB1 there?
Tyler Shaw.
Tyler Shaw. Yeah, that's
Shaw.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
No, it's
looking
not.
very grim. Baker Mayfield's contract got restructured.
I thought that happened already.
That happened.
Restructured, or he got signed last year.
Yeah,
right.
it got
they aged him.
restructured. He had no
Okay.
guarantee money on the table for next year. So
Okay.
what they did is they just took $30 million in the guarantees and pushed it off to next year to move around for cap space.
Of course.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, his contract goes up until next year, but now he's just going to get paid next year as well instead of getting
Yeah.
it all now. I think Baker Mayfield, if he just keeps playing the way he did last year, another $100 million contract is definitely in the cards for him down in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, though, because losing Liam Cohen,
Yeah.
I mean, that offense is going to change. I'm just curious. Yeah. I'm curious how that offense actually looks this year, because
yeah, it's
they got great players. They got great talent.
they do.
Great
They
young
really do.
talent and great old talent, but I shouldn't
They
say
do.
old. I should say veteran, seasoned talent.
Veteran talent.
But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to them. And then the Broncos inked Cortland Sutton to a 4-year, $92 million extension.
Happened yesterday, correct? I believe I saw that yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty huge for them.
that team is. I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't be extremely good.
No, definitely. I mean,
They're the highest bet favorite to win the division this year.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, everyone's riding super high on Bo Nix. Obviously, he played extremely well last year.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why they shouldn't have these expectations. But that's exactly my fear.
Yeah, I fear the CJ. It's not called the CJ Stroud.
It's like a sophomore slump.
Yeah, sophomore slump / like, okay, now they kind of everyone knows how you want to play.
People have been watching your film for an entire year now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone knows what you want to do, what you
And not
can
even just
do.
on you, but on Sean Payton's
Exactly.
offense, their defense, everything. Everyone's studying this team. It was a relatively new team. It was a brand new scheme last year and all that, you know?
The only reason I would say I have more confidence in this that it turns out well for them and isn't like a Houston Texans 2.0 is strictly because Sean Payton is an experienced head coach, where DeMeco
100%.
Ryans was literally first-year head coach.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's never had to
any
change
better.
a game plan and shit like that. You know, Sean Payton's been doing this shit for a long time. He knows how to knows what everyone's going to be looking for.
100%.
So that's a plus. So it's on Bo Nix really to see how he maintains
Yeah.
or improves, which I would, man, if he gets better than he was last year, that's scary.
Oh,
That
definitely.
is scary because he played so damn good last year.
Yeah, I would. No, that's. I definitely agree. I mean, I wouldn't consider the Chiefs are going to run away with the division this year if that's the case.
I don't think they're going to run away with it. Definitely not.
I would just say that the Broncos keep that division very competitive.
One of my predictions, I do think the Chargers are going to finally have a good year too. I really
can see it. I mean, I definitely can see it. Again, there's no reason why they shouldn't.
I think that division is going to be like how our division was last year. I think it's going to be like Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, like all three of them
Just super
fighting
fun.
till the fucking very end to see who comes out.
Speaking of which, might as well just talk about the Bears real quick. There's not too much going on other than the fact that Luther Burden's finally practicing. He got kicked out of drills today because Ben Johnson was unhappy with him. So screamed at him, kicked him out.
I like it.
Colson Loveland has been doing pretty well. The defense is apparently doing better now. Adam Hodge, I believe that's how you say his last name. Obviously, one of like the big, if not the biggest Bears reporter. He was saying how the scheme is starting to seem. Granted, it's been like a week and a half, but the scheme is starting to seem to slow down for the offense as a whole, especially for Caleb Williams. Things you want to hear, but again, this is practice. I mean, everyone's like, this is not even just with this team, but any team. It's like, yeah, they look amazing. It's like, yes, okay, this is practice, though.
Or they look horrible. It's like, yes, this is practice.
Yeah, exactly,
so,
exactly. That's why I'm not like saying this in a bad or good way. That's like, get hyped or be upset or be scared. I'm literally just stating facts. And it seems like Ben Johnson is the type of coach where he is a no games type dude. Like, he is not putting up with any sort of BS. You see him like taking first team out and like, you guys aren't doing this no more. Screw you guys. You have to like garbage.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do too.
That's very good. You need that.
The internet needs to hear this because the internet is going the exact opposite direction. They are in fact overreacting about Caleb Williams being bad.
People are going to want to. People have been.
Like,
they are praying. There is, I feel, no player in this league whose downfall is preyed on more than Caleb Williams. I'm not even just saying that just as a Bears fan. I feel like the most memes you see are like about him. He's like one of those. I'll say there's like probably 5 players, and he's one of them. And it's like he just takes strays for no reason. Like the whole Christian Wilkins thing. They were like,
I've seen that.
Caleb Williams begged for them to sign Christian Wilkins.
Yeah, I mean, it's we got to get onto that too.
We do. We will.
It's practice. It's literally, that's why it's called training camp.
I feel
you
like
are training. If you have to train at something, that means you're not good at it yet. Like, you need to practice.
If Caleb Williams can get this offense, like the scheme locked down, I see no reason that it doesn't turn out well. Because apparently, again, another thing I was reading is that this is a very complex scheme that Ben Johnson is running. Like, it's very, very complex.
Hell yeah, it is.
So if he gets it down, I think as Bears fans, we have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, we absolutely do. And I'm confident that he's going to get it down at some point here in the near future. I don't think it's going to take long. I think he's a really smart kid, and I think he was thrown off course last year by getting to a professional organization, and then they're like, just watch film on your own time or something whenever you feel like it, I guess. And then he's like, this is never how I've done. I'm supposed to be learning this stuff. Like, you guys got to be teaching something here. Like, I think that is going to be what plays the biggest effect into him learning this scheme. Like, he's actually going to be watching film. Yeah. And there's going to be people, especially since that came out last year, that's going to be a focus point of Ben Johnson. Like, we're fucking going over film, dude. We are watching film together. You were going to understand this, and you were going to execute this better than I could have even imagined, because he's had Jared Goff. Not that there's a problem with Goff, but Goff just wasn't. He's not a mobile quarterback where you get now, like, what can what can Caleb Williams do now that, and what can Ben Johnson do now that he has the ability to?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he just added 50% more different types of plays to his repertoire by getting a quarterback that can run and throw as good as Caleb.
Absolutely. And touching on, like, the Ben Johnson being kind of like a hard-nosed coach, it's also a good thing because of the fact that it's going to take a lot more for these players to lose respect for him.
Yes.
If you know what I mean. Like, you could tell they didn't, even going back to Nagy, they didn't respect Nagy towards the end. Eberflus, I feel like, really,
he lost the room.
Yeah, he lost the room. I feel like not even just last year, but the year before that, you could really start to see it. Yeah. Especially with, like, DJ Moore, obviously the guy who's like wears his heart on his sleeve, and you can see that. Just like, these players don't care, they don't respect you.
Yeah.
And Ben Johnson is definitely putting his foot down and being like, you guys are going to fucking respect me. You guys are not going to dick around in my locker room.
Which also makes you wonder, like, that kind of has to, I think every new coach that comes in somewhere is going to be like, it's like even when you get like a new boss or something at your job and they're like, all right, I don't take no shit. And it's like, we'll give it a couple weeks. We'll see if this guy's really about, like, if he's about it. Yeah. Shout out Master P. It's like, so you kind of got to put that front on, but I do Ben Johnson does seem genuine when he's doing it. Like, Matt Eberflus did not, all that shit.
He's a cornball, dude. I mean, we talked about that.
Yeah. Cornball. Like a hard knock stuff. Like, it just seemed very inauthentic. Whereas Ben Johnson right now, everything that I've seen him say and how he's acted, it does seem like he actually learned that from Dan Campbell. Yeah. And appreciated that enough to make it part of himself.
Still be your friend, but I'm still your coach.
I'm your boss at the end of the day.
Yeah. Definitely, 100%. I agree with that. And I like that. I feel like that's how it should be, because you need to earn the respect, but you also just can't always be their friend.
Yeah. And whether you have somebody's respect or not, or you are their friend or not, you should always double check with somebody if it's okay to kiss them on the head.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, especially you, Christian Wilkins. Yeah, I just feel like that's kind of so apparently, for those of you who don't know, that is the actual reason why the Raiders got rid of him, because he was making people uncomfortable, and that was the biggest thing. He went up to a teammate, he grabbed him and kissed him on the forehead. And they just used he's not taking his therapy seriously as a scapegoat. But then word gets out that he is making players very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Solid D tackle. Great with the Dolphins. Dolphins didn't want to see him go. Goes to the Raiders. Got hurt last year. Has like some injury in his foot that he needed surgery. Needed 2 surgeries on. He's had the first one. Yep. They're trying to get him to get the second one, which he hasn't gotten yet, because he's like, it's my body. Let me figure it out. And they're like, no, do it. So there's been like a disagreement there. So that probably also played into this. But yeah, kissing a dude on the forehead. I think listening to
you really got to be boys with the guy if you're gonna try that at all.
yes,
Like, that's got to be one of your boys. Like,
yeah, 100%. And then also like that can't be. In my head, if I'm just speculating, I would just say like I wouldn't think that that's the first incident either.
Oh,
I
no,
think it
definitely
might
not.
have been like the straw that broke the camel's back, where
Yeah.
like he's done some shit, and a lot of guys in the locker room probably when they're talking with him not around, they're like, man, this shit's getting old, like blah blah, and then
Yeah.
that happened, and it happened to the wrong guy.
yeah,
And I think Boston Connor on Pat McAfee show brought up a good point about it. He was like, there's no way he wouldn't have done this to like a practice squad player. Like for them to literally kick him off the team. Now granted that's another reason why, but we know that's the reason why. But for them to actually kick him off the team and like try and get all their money back from it, he must have done it to a very important player on the Raiders team.
Mark Davis himself,
I mean,
the owner,
Yeah, Mark Davis. I mean, but like legit, it had to be like
Tom Brady.
yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah, that's another thing too. New ownership, clearly not
Yeah.
taking any BS.
Yeah, Brady's probably like, we are not having that.
Yeah.
We are not having games.
That is not football.
Yeah, yeah.
I could see Brady losing his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Wilkins, known offender of.
Known line crosser. Habitual.
Yeah, he's a
line
habitual
stepper.
line stepper.
Yeah. Shout out Charlie Murphy.
He
R.I.P.
absolutely is a habitual line stepper. He has 1,000% gone over the line on multiple occasions. There's videos for anyone who's curious.
Yeah, just look him up. Just look him up on
Yeah.
X.
Yeah, a lot of fondling.
Yeah.
A lot of kind of, I think he just does his best impersonation of the Phillies fan at that Sox game with his girlfriend.
What it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Maybe that's why they let him
For those
go.
of you that know him from the Clemson days, I can guarantee, especially, I know Reggie's going to make it this far in the episode. I'm sure he definitely is very familiar. And I drop a comment if you made it this far, Reggie.
Yeah, some zesty shit back then too.
Yeah. Everyone, obviously, it was him and Deshaun Watson. And everyone's like, I think Dabo needs to be investigated. What is going on there? Yeah, it's something. It's good stuff, man.
I think that's something that, like I said, is very unspoken outside of actual locker rooms. But I think that is a common thing in locker rooms. Like, guys are not okay with guys who are
Zesty?
zesty. Because, not that they're not okay with it, but I mean, look at who was that player on the Raiders that came out of the closet?
Carl Nassib?
Was that his name?
Yep.
Why do I feel like there was another one then?
Well, there was
That name
Michael
doesn't-
Sam, who never got drafted because of that. He kind of got, like, blackballed out of the league. But then, yeah, Carl Nassib was the one on the Raiders at the end.
Okay, then it was him then. I don't know why the name didn't sound
Yeah.
familiar, but yeah, like
I mean,
that.
people were cool with him. The people were like, it's fine. It's okay.
And you,
But then he totally fizzled out of the league.
yeah, and it's just, it's not a. I don't think it's because like players honestly dislike gay people. I don't think that's it. I think it's just you're in a really crazy scenario. I mean, it's no.
You're in a
different.
locker room. You're showering with each other.
Yeah, and yeah, on a regular basis, and like to know
Yeah.
that somebody's in there that you're like you're all like giant, big, hulking men, and you're like, and this guy's just checking out every one of us. Like that would
Is
make
he, though?
everyone so uncomfortable.
Is he, though? Or is it like
Yes,
the gym
he is.
situation? He could be. He could be.
Yes.
We can't do that because then you're going to get our episode taken down. But anyways, it could be like a gym situation where it's like everyone thinks that someone's staring at them when in reality everyone's just like not paying any attention to you.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that like just kind of doesn't matter if you're on a football team, because if everybody even thinks that way, then they're acting very uncomfortable.
No, 100%.
Whether it's true or not that
Yeah.
the guy is, but like, yeah, and I'm not saying like him in particular
Yes,
or
but then it
Christian
would also
Wilkins,
be like
but
really
anybody.
bad to like isolate him and be like, hey dude, you gotta go like shower by yourself. Like everyone's just like super uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like- and then he could be like, well that's extremely unfair, so I'm just gonna sue all you people.
Yeah, which is why it doesn't work in the league, but I mean it's just kind of I think like an unspoken thing outside
And
of
it
a
sucks. I
direct
mean,
football
If you're good enough
organization.
it sucks to say, I guess, but it's like the situation. It's not saying it's so justifying if it's okay or not on whatever terms or whatever, but
I still think
I would just say if you're a good enough player, dude, I'm like, hey, listen, man, I don't know, we got to figure this out somehow. But I also feel like there are also guys in that locker room too, though, that are probably complaining because there probably are guys that actually have like an issue with homosexual people.
Yeah, there's definitely still idiots out there that are like that. But I think, yeah, just for the most part, it's just such an uncomfortable setting. It's like literally putting not. It's
almost like when there was I forgot when this was, but there was a female reporter just walking around the locker room, and players were like, "Can we get her out of here?"
Yeah.
Like
this is a safe space.
Yeah, like
this is our safe space.
Like we're in a locker room, and then obviously you don't want like accusations or something to come out and be like,
Yes.
you just don't. You want to just try to avoid a situation.
Yeah, exactly. And the best way to avoid a situation is to not even introduce that situation, which is the same reason why you wouldn't have a convicted sex offender be a elementary school teacher.
Yeah,
it'd be the exact same thing. Like, okay, yeah, I promise I'm not attracted to any of you kids. I know I am attracted to kids, just none of you guys. It's like, well,
yeah,
I find that hard to believe. There's got to be someone in here you like. I mean, so it's similar and
100%.
But
nevertheless,
yeah, he's gone.
Christian Wilkins gone and has a history of zestiness.
Yeah. I think that's another thing, too. I really think that's it. Because, like, that dude you mentioned, the other guy from the Raiders, like, no one knew about him. He wasn't caught fondling dudes on the field and shit and, like, grabbing people inappropriately. Like, Christian Wilkins has been caught doing that and called out for it. He's done it to so many different people, multiple different people, that, like, hey, man, we know you like to get fucking handsy. Like, we're okay with whatever lifestyle you want to live, do it. But when you start putting your hands on other guys and fucking around, you think it's cute and you're doing it as a joke, but, like, I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out.
Yeah, no, that's a problem. I mean, some people just don't joke like that.
Yeah, and exactly. And that's why it's like, yeah, you kiss somebody on the forehead or on the head. I get it, but, like, also don't be a habitual line stepper.
Yeah.
It's like, actually.
This is another thing real quick I just want to throw in. Going back to the comments on the Spotify that my uncle had dropped. He said,
I like how he said Speedway has him like hostage.
Yeah.
The fucking points.
So he said Casey's is obviously a good choice. Casey's around here. People definitely like their pizza. I think Family Express might be a little better. The only thing with Family Express, you have to order extra sauce. You have to get extra sauce on it. They don't put enough. But I like their crust a little more crispy. But, yeah. So, obviously, those of you familiar with this area, 109th, there is a Sicko with the Big B. Never been inside the gas station, but I have been to the Big B. That's cool. But, yeah, that is the problem with Speedway, is that the rewards, and everyone uses them.
Yeah, I just think you should sign up for somewhere else. I mean, everywhere has that now.
Yeah,
back in the day, it was only Speedway.
I feel like Speedway's rewards, like especially what he said, he made a great point, they accumulate so fast.
But do you have a reward system at another gas station to where you know how fast or not those ones rack up? Because every gas station
Family
has
Express.
them now.
I know I'm signing up for Family Express. Granted, there isn't one that's like on my way to work or anything like that, so there's not like one convenient on the way. But I guess that's the only other one I've signed up for.
But like back in the day, like Speedy Rewards was.
No, that was
one
like
of the only
juice.
ones.
That
yeah,
was like the only one.
And now
everyone
it's like
kind of like
BP,
started to get into it.
Luke, like you just said, Family Express.
But also, especially for me, though, Speedway is like the one that I see I pass like, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I pass 5 Speedways on my way to work every day. I pass by 1 Luke, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean
it's also just convenience, and that's why they call it a convenience store.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what other gas stations have. I don't know why I don't sign up for like mobile rewards because there's an Exxon right by my job, and they actually
the one over there on
Kennedy and Main.
Yeah.
And they usually have like relatively decently priced gas, and especially their rewards is 10 cents off a gallon.
Really?
Yeah.
Speedway's only 5.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. See, like there's ups and downs about it. So it's like maybe just say fuck Speedway's points and their shitty gas. They're also a clean gas. That Exxon is a what is that, like a top tier gas station.
I'm trying to think. What is that gas station just north of there? The Rage? No, what is it
Raceway. The one on 45th and Kennedy.
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah.
That used to be.
It used to be a Speedway.
Oh yeah, that was a
now
Speedway.
it's
It's a Raceway, I think.
I thought the store name was something stupid though. I thought it was like Rage or something like that. It had, like
I
the
don't
most
remember.
like underground Denny's Grand Slam looking font ever, and it was just dumb. Yeah, it just like looked made me uncomfortable. Like when I saw the font, I'm like, I don't want to go in there. There's like definitely people that like have like chains down to their knee wrapping from their wallet to their pocket.
That Speedway was always a shithole too, but I will tell you what, that Speedway
was.
always had winning scratch-off tickets.
Really
Like, I would say like
Nice.
70% of the time that I bought scratch-offs there, you'd at least win your money back.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
That is awesome.
I guess like sticking on football, that the Hall of Fame candidates for 2026.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that.
How many? We went over this before. How many players get in every year? Is it 3, 4?
That's
3 or 4?
actually, I am very bad on that.
'Cause we remember I met-
should know this.
Yeah, but so far for 2026, you got Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason Witten, Frank Gore, Julian Edelman, Greg Olson, LaShawn McCoy, Des Bryant, Maurice Pouncey, Phillip Rivers, Steven Gostkowski, and Geno Atkins.
These are all, dude. This is like a very for me. It's also just because I grew up watching all these guys.
Uh-huh.
This is so difficult.
It's extremely difficult,
I would
although
say
I
the-
will say it's not as difficult as you think, because
I feel
these
like-
guys could get voted in again, next year. So
No,
pick
definitely.
the most.
I'm talking about first ballot wise.
Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I'm a huge Julian Edelman fan. I am a huge, massive. I got his jersey over there. I have his jersey over there. I am a massive Edelman fan. The
I don't
only
know,
reason
man.
why I say he's not. Well, no, because I can't make that argument.
Bro,
Because
the fucking championships and shit too. I mean,
I get it. I mean,
And the moments that Julian Edelman is.
well, he had like that amazing game-saving catch
yes.
against three. I remember, dude. Julian
He was
Edelman,
incredible. He was incredible.
stand him so hard in middle school. I would watch his YouTube. He had YouTube videos I'd watch. I bought like crazy amounts of merch. I would like ask my mom for like allowance money just so I could buy merch.
Really?
I loved Julian. Julian Edelman at one point was the background on my phone. I loved that guy. It was awesome. But I would
Stuff.
say Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald. I would say just. Okay, hold up. Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald. Those are my two. Definitely.
For sure,
Definitely
those
too.
two are in mine, yeah.
Steven Gostkowski. Talk about another guy who's right there with Julian Edelman with the moments and the championships. He was with every single Patriots championship. Obviously after
Well,
Vinatieri left.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. I think Vinatieri getting snubbed on a first ballot last year
That was
does
criminal.
not. I would say
Criminal.
Steven does not deserve to be in the first time around this one.
I don't think Phillip Rivers is first ballot, dude.
No.
I don't know.
I'd say Jason Witten would be my other tough argument.
Maybe
He was fun, dude.
he was nuts. He was nuts. He
like
was nuts.
literally one of the greatest tight ends of all
Des
time.
Bryant was nuts too. I don't know if he's first ballot though.
No, I think Frank Gore.
I always honestly there's an argument there.
I don't know first ballot, but for sure Hall of Fame, because I mean just the longevity of his career and all the stats that he holds.
The longevity and I mean he was just like he was always decent. Even
Yeah.
like towards the end. Like he was still solid.
I think I would say I would maybe argue more Frank Gore for anyone else. I guess just strictly because I guess if you look at longevity and like what you just said with how good he was for a long time, that
Yeah.
he kind of embodied football as it was, like as a whole.
He was like one of the last of like smash mouth running backs. Like I'm just gonna come and run you over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But Maurice Pouncey was legit too.
He was.
This is difficult, dude. It's not easy. Again, I don't know if it's just like because of my age and like how these guys like are some of the guys that honestly all of them that got me into the sport. So I don't know if that like
I think first ballot for me is Drew Brees for sure.
Yep.
He's got the Super Bowl under his belt, and then obviously the stats in the career.
he's just
Julian Edelman, I think, is getting on there. This isn't any particular order either, but Julian Edelman, to me, just the moments that he had, the amount of championships he won,
he was legit.
he was insane.
He was kind of just like Drew Brees though, where the start of his career was like he got drafted out of college as a QB out of Kent State. And then they're like, well, you're going to play DB. Or you're going to play wide receiver. Didn't work out. Moved into DB. Didn't work out. Then he was like a special team specialist. Like he was returning punts. It's like, okay, this guy's actually kind of good.
pretty damn good, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, he's pretty quick. And then, they're like, well, we kind of need you to play wide receiver again, so we're gonna try that. It's like, hey, this guy's pretty solid.
He was
Wes
like,
Welker's gone.
Yeah.
You're filling the role very well. You're
He was
Wes Welker 2.0, but better.
virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, he was just nuts. That was the era of the Patriots where it was just like
Mhm.
the Walmart bagger 5'10" white guys were
Yeah.
nuts. They
Yeah.
had Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, Danny Woodhead,
Rex Burkhead.
Rex. Yeah, that was towards the end. Rex
yeah, towards the
Burkhead.
end, but yeah, similar.
Chris Hogan, who was a
Mhm.
rugby player.
Yeah.
Brandon LaFell. Obviously, he wasn't white, but again, they just had like randos where it's just like.
You can still be a bagger at Walmart if you're black. That's okay.
Yes,
Doesn't have to just be
I know
white
we were
dudes.
talking about the topic.
Jeez, dude, throw under the bus like that.
We were just talking about white guys specifically.
Yeah, but no, valid point. But yeah, that's.
It was good, dude.
I'd say Drew Brees, Julian Edelman,
Larry Fitz.
Larry Fitzgerald, and I'd say Frank Gore. Personally, for first ballot,
Yeah.
I would say out of that would be my 4.
God, but that list, I feel like that.
It is a great list,
That entire
though.
list deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Every single one of them.
I guarantee, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that is the problem. I would say. I don't know. Phillip Rivers in the Hall of Fame.
Dude, Phillip Rivers. There's an argument. There's an argument. You can make a
if you were
very
a
strong
huge
case.
Phillip, yeah, for sure. He was very good, but like Hall of Fame good, like
Dude. Yes. If
it's tough.
how many people get into the Hall of Fame?
I believe it was only 4 guys last year because I watched. It's like the first time I ever watched the ceremony.
Between 4 and 8.
Between 4 and 8.
Yeah. Hall of Fame class.
So
2024. Wait,
I'm leaving it at 4 for me.
Okay, this is the Baseball Hall of Fame. I don't care.
Which also, yeah, speaking of the Hall of Fame, yeah, baseball just had their Hall of Fame induction in the middle of the fucking season. Again, another dumb thing by the MLB where, like, I was talking about, like, earlier in the year when you had Skeens pitching against
Schoolball?
Tariq Skubal, yeah, and it's like, this should be a game that gets flexed into a slot where everyone can watch it, not at Wednesday, 1 o'clock. And they just, once again, same shit. Like, you want to bring eyes to the sport? They're like, let's have our Hall of Fame induction while there's 26 other teams playing baseball
Let's have
right
our
now.
draft in the middle of the season.
That, too. Like,
So, last year's class, Eric Allen, Jared Allen,
Yeah.
Antonio Gates, Sterling Sharp.
yeah.
I would say if Antonio Gates belongs in the Hall, then so does Phillip Rivers. Who got him there? Phillip Rivers. I'm not saying first ballot.
Antonio Gates is literally,
If not
like,
first ballot.
like one of the greatest tight ends of all time.
And who?
If not,
And who
the
threw him
greatest.
the
Like,
ball?
I could argue, yeah.
And who threw him the ball?
Fuck, what year did Antonio Gates get drafted, though? Drew Brees might have been throwing him the ball, too.
Well, it wouldn't have been well because Drew Brees was dog ass on the Chargers.
No, he wasn't that bad on the
dude,
Chargers.
he
I
was
like
bad.
Drew Brees on the Chargers. A lot of people forgot he even played for the fucking
Yeah, 'cause
Chargers.
that's how bad it was. And then he went to the Saints and
No,
he met
it's just
Sean
'cause-
Payton, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's a match made in heaven." Antonio Gates. Let's see when he got drafted.
2000. No.
2003.
Yeah.
He was an undrafted rookie in 2003.
Yeah, so that's Drew Brees era.
For maybe a year, 2 years.
No. God, when did fucking Drew Brees retire? That's been that long already?
21, 22. Yeah, 21, 22.
Oop.
We need to look this up. This
Yeah,
is
I am,
very
yeah.
important information.
2005. Damn, yeah, he went to the Saints in 06. Oh, shit, I guess that's right, because fucking he was on the Saints when, like, Hurricane Katrina and shit, all that went down with, like, the Superdome.
Yep.
And, wow. That is so long. Wow.
That is kind of crazy when you look. That is nuts.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't...
I'm just saying, dude, if Antonio Gates belongs in the Hall, then so does Phillip Rivers. Again, not first ballot, but he does belong.
Yeah, I guess I could see the argument for it. I mean...
And if
yeah.
LaShawn McCoy belongs, so does Phillip Rivers. And I'm only going based off solely just because LaShawn McCoy has nothing but smooth brain takes every time he opens his mouth during an NFL season. That guy's a bozo. any credibility or anything he did on the football field, I don't care anymore. He's a moron. He's just a dude. He's the worst. He's like if Stephen A. Smith got his head bashed in with the baseball bat and started speaking. I think Stephen A. Smith is
So
already
Cam Newton.
He's worse. He's worse, dude. He's worse. He's worse.
Yeah,
It's not good, but
No.
dude, very, very tough list.
But hey, the MLB fucking. I know they snubbed showing anybody anything about their Hall of Fame induction, but Ichiro made it in first ballot minus one guy who he called out in his speech, which was very funny. And then CC Sabathia made it.
Yep.
It's pretty fucking
Billy
awesome.
Wagner,
Billy
Dave
Wagner.
Parker,
Yep.
Rich Dick Allen.
Yep.
And then, let's see. The Basketball Hall of Fame, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Sue Bird, Maya Moore, and Sylvia Fowles. I'd put Melo in there.
Yeah.
100%.
Speaking of run on basketball quick, did you see that WNBA game the other day? I don't know what teams it was.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Player's wig fell off during the game.
Nope, did not see that.
And it was a huge ordeal. They paused the game. She had to pick it up and run into the locker room to go put it back on. Meanwhile, a fan made fun of her for her wig falling off. They ejected the fan for fucking making fun of her wig falling off.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I mean, the NBA is the same way though. The
people say a lot worse shit to LeBron James,
and they get in trouble now,
other,
and they get kicked out now.
They get in trouble, but also like, what has he heard? And those guys have heard insane shit.
Well, I feel it's really just been like the last year, 2 years. I feel like I've really been seeing clips in the NBA now, just like players being like, "Get this guy out of here."
True, and also people are doing a lot more shit because social media, and they're like purposely
clout chasing, dude.
They're clout chasing on sitting courtside. They're I'm gonna talk shit to LeBron and catch his reaction. Watch this, and he says something stupid like,
"I'm gonna get so many clicks."
Yeah. But like a wig falling. What the fuck?
No,
what could you have said
crazy.
that was that ignorant about someone's wig falling off? That
I could imagine a few things.
I mean, I'm sure I could spitball a couple ideas too off the top of my dome, but like, geez, Louise, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This is why your sport sucks. That's why you won't get any. This is why no one will watch it. It's dumb stuff like that to make people hate on it.
The NBA will be there soon.
They're obviously working their way to it.
Their rankings will be the exact same.
And speaking of the NBA, did you see that comparison between Nikola Jokic when he won the finals?
Oh, yeah. And his horse winning a race.
Past weekend when his horse won a race and he was literally crying like crazy, running around, sprinting. He picked up the fucking jockey with the horse, like on the horse cart.
Yeah.
He picked it up and ran with the jockey on there. He was spraying champagne all over the jockey and fucking all these other people.
And when he won the championship, he just smiles, cracks like a little smile.
Barely smirked, and he's like, "I want to go home." Yeah. It's like immediately, I don't want parade. Like, what? This dude is so funny.
Yeah, he loves his horses, dude. He's serious about it. He's like,
it's his passion. It's his clear, true passion, and basketball's just a hobby
on steroids.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, he's what are they called? Aquarians. I can't remember the fucking word. There's a word for it.
Yeah, I think the word's dumb. I hate trying to say the word, even read it. Equine is the word. That's like for horse involving horses, but
equestrian. Equestrian. That's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's funny though to think that like that's his real passion.
Word pisses me off.
He's playing in the fucking NBA as like a hobby.
Yeah, he's like,
basically.
I'm just here. Yeah.
He's like, I'm just here. I just average a fucking triple double for the last 5 straight years and been to multiple championships. Won one. Carried my team without a fucking coach.
Yeah. Coach literally left the chat right before the playoffs.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I think that, and I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm going to switch sports here again, but Happy Gilmore 2. Have you watched it yet?
Yeah, I watched it Sunday night.
You did?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I think...
What did you think of the original Happy Gilmore?
So it obviously wasn't the same movie at all, which I was fine with. I mean, I don't mind them. Obviously, they're like stupid, funny movies. So in the fact of like I go into the movie not expecting it to be good. I don't expect it to really have a good plot or anything. I just it's cheap humor, and I feel like it delivered on that. I actually didn't mind it at all. I think it's getting a lot of like unwarranted hate.
It's getting a lot of
Just
unwarranted love as well.
People just expect it to be like. I think what people truly are like grasping onto though is the first one, and obviously it's a very iconic movie, but it's like it's not the same thing. I actually liked it a lot. I liked all the professional golfers that were in it, and I like how, if you know golf, Bryson DeChambeau plays in the Live Tour, and everyone else plays for the PGA. So it's kind of funny that he was on like the PGA's team. It's like, yeah, he's not even in real life. He's not even on the PGA. Tony could probably break it down a lot better, but I liked how I thought the references were great, especially with Scotty, like when he punched. Again, not trying to spoil it, but I thought that was hilarious. I'm like,
yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to spoil it since it literally just came out. And
yeah,
I'm actually.
I'll give people time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Tony in studio soon, so we can break it down then.
Yeah.
I talked to him yesterday, so we got that locked in. So yeah, we'll break it down then more, and then he's got his own golf news, pretty big golf news for himself. So
nice.
Yeah,
I personally didn't like it. I just didn't think it was like that funny. I know it's not like I didn't expect it. I didn't want it to be just like the first Happy Gilmore, which because I guess the thing is like Happy Gilmore wasn't a movie made that was supposed to have a sequel in mind.
100%. I did.
And the first one's honestly, we watched it because Stephanie didn't remember much of it, and so she said, "Can we watch that?"
It's a solid movie.
I've always liked Happy Gilmore. I've always thought it was. I always been like that movie's so funny, and I'm watching it back. Honestly, I was kind of like, this movie's not that great. It's got moments that 100%. Are quotable, and like I still can kind of enjoy watching it, but I was not like. I'm like, oh, this movie is like kind of dumb. I like all of a sudden it just like had an epiphany.
People
like,
hate
this movie's dumb.
Adam Sandler based off of that and Billy Madison.
Yeah, people hate Billy Madison. I know a lot of people who like Billy Madison or like Happy Gilmore, but don't like Billy Madison. And I'm an Adam Sandler fan. I like those movies. I like Billy Madison. I like Waterboy. I like Happy Gilmore. I like
Hubie Halloween.
I like 8 Crazy Nights, even that cartoon movie he did that nobody has seen. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
But yeah, I just with the new one, I just thought it was like way too corny, and I think they just hinged on like the fact that they had 74 cameos in there. Like
some of them were pretty good.
I mean,
there were some that were good, and there were some that I was just like
to me, the golfers, as someone who doesn't know any golf at all, it was cool. Like I said there, I was like, I wish I knew golf so I like actually could be pumped because that is sick. Like it's a movie about golf. It's sick that they didn't just get like a Jack Nicklaus to come in and then like that's it, and then like one new like the fact that they had everybody who's anybody in the new age of golf was in that movie basically. Yeah. So that was sick. I'm like, that's dope. And then obviously the references that get made for those guys. I'm like, this is sweet. That's cool. But like Kelsey Plum needing to be in it was like
dumb. Travis Kelce needing to be in it.
Yeah, Travis Kelce being the waiter, which he was kind of funny in the role that he played, but like...
Dude, honestly, the person who I thought was... I can't spoil it, but... His caddy, I thought was hilarious.
The caddy was a funny role, and I did like warm up to it more as the movie went on. And I think it was funny because that guy... He did a good job focusing on just playing the caddy role, and they didn't do anything else to make it like, look, who is the caddy? Yeah. It was like, no, this is... Yeah. He did a good job at it.
I liked that.
But yeah, a lot of the other cameos were just like, oh my goodness, get on with it. A lot of them were
unnecessary.
Yes, and again, that's why I think they got so many people. Like they knew that would get people to like it, just because they hit every single echelon of person who's like, "Oh, Bad Friends, dude, that's Bobby Lee." Like, and then the other podcast.
I get that part, like, trying to like incorporate like the new age of, because honestly, that's like
that is how the world is.
Sports news, like sports talk shows are kind of dying, but. Mm-hmm. It's also, I'm just not a fan of any of those podcasts that they showed. I don't like any of them.
Bad Friends is good. I don't listen to it regularly, but I do like...
Another show. Great clips. Their clips they got some really good ones. And I don't know that I could listen to an entire episode.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it, but...
I don't like Bobby Lee either. I think I hate the way he looks. I just have a problem with the way
he... problem with Asian people?
No, dude.
Is that what you're saying?
No, he just looks stupid. He looks like a mushroom. He does.
Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, I can see it. I can totally see that.
Yeah, but
But yeah, that Happy Gilmore too. You know, let us know in the comments if you've watched it, not or yet.
and if you
know,
liked it,
if you like it or hate it. It seems like one of those movies that a lot of people legit. It's like love it or hate it. It does not
I
seem to
feel
have
like
much
it's
middle
just
ground.
like the original one, where it's either you love it or hate it.
Yeah, very much.
It's just
so.
like any Adam Sandler movie. You either like Adam Sandler movies or you hate them,
Yeah,
for the most part. Because
Yeah,
like
that
Kyle
is-
said, there are some that he does like, and there's some that he doesn't. But
yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of one that I don't like. There's really none that I don't like in particular. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, that movie sucks.
I mean,
I've
I'll
always
watch them all,
kinda-
and I again, like, every single one of them, like, I don't expect this movie to be good at all.
I-
By no means do I
yeah.
expect anything out of this film other than just like I'm gonna giggle a few times, and it's gonna be relatively stupid for the most part.
Yeah, I mean that is truly what it is. Like you can't go into watching, which is why it was crazy when he and I haven't seen it yet.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, it was.
I need to
crazy
watch
when
that
he
movie
went-
because I heard like he was like nuts,
Legendary.
very very good. It's
Yeah.
also we had talked about another one, but when he was like an agent and that was a good movie, like an NBA agent. I forgot the name of the movie already, we talked about it
Yeah,
before.
we have talked about it before.
But it's
I've
a good
never
movie.
seen it.
but nevertheless, I'm getting very hungry. I need to make myself dinner.
I'll wait. Till
So
the
unless
next
you got anything
episode.
else, we can wrap it up.
I did. I had something funny that I thought about for quite a while, but I'll hold off on it.
All right, it's up to you.
Yeah, I just been kind of poking jokes, making fun. That's all.
All
It's
right.
like we could wait. It's not important.
That's fine. That's fine.
Nothing important. Not as important as the giveaway that we're doing.
It's all about the giveaway, Kyle.
Yeah, this giveaway includes 2 tickets to the Sox game on August 30th, White Sox versus Yankees. Well, hopefully you get to see Aaron Judge. We'll find out. We didn't even talk about that. Aaron Judge possibly. I think they said he does not need UCL surgery.
Does not need surgery.
So that's great news. We'll see how they fare without him for a while. But yeah, 2 tickets to the Sox game, August 30th against the Yankees. Parking is not included. It is just the tickets to the game.
U.S. only, lower 48.
Yeah, U.S. only, available for the giveaway. Lower 48, available for the giveaway. That's it. If you do win the tickets and you go to the game and you're wearing our merch at the game and take a picture of it and tag us in it, I will personally give you another $100 as a celebration of our 100th episode,
Yep.
being generous. And then that'll pay for parking, so that covers that. And if
And
you
then
don't
some.
like the White Sox and you think they're a shit franchise and you hate Jerry Reinsdorf and you really want to stick it to him, then
And I don't blame
go
you.
ahead. Yeah, take the $100 Visa gift card instead.
Yep.
Both are available.
And also another thing which I've noticed in the comment section, you don't have to comment on every episode.
Yes,
You
as
don't
long
have
as
to
you're
do
on,
that.
as long as it's on one. And also, yeah, it could be if you just commented on YouTube, that's fine. If you commented on Instagram, that's fine.
On TikTok,
TikTok,
on X.
Spotify, X, yeah, whatever platform, it doesn't matter. We'll tally them all up at the end.
But you do need to be following. We do want
Yes.
verification that you are following.
For sure, following or subscribed.
Yes.
And
spread the word.
comment. Yeah,
'Cause
spread the word.
anyone is open for this. They just need to follow and drop a comment. That's it. I don't even give a crap if you watched the episode, to be honest. I would like if you did. But,
Yeah, maybe you guys enjoy it.
yeah.
And also comment the words "keep it 100."
And your name.
And your
Following
name.
with your name. Yeah.
That's it. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Take you like 5 seconds to do it all.
That's it.
And then also you could hit that button that's shaped like this
Yep.
when you're done with that, and that'll help spread the word as
And
well.
we'll be very appreciative.
Yeah. But we got 1 week.
We do have
A
1
week
week.
from today.
You guys have 1 week, actually.
Yeah. So next week, Tuesday, that episode that is taking place on August 5th, that episode is the last one to comment on.
Yep.
And then that giveaway
The winner will be
end.
revealed.
Yeah, that giveaway
Friday.
ends Thursday night at midnight.
Yep.
And then Friday's episode will tell you guys who won. And then the rest of you can go cry and suck your fucking thumbs.
But per usual, guys, thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.